Hey you guys, okay, so today we're talking fragrances. Y'all always love when we do fragrance videos, and I have such a fun event to share with you. So Sephora'S Fragrance for All event is happening now through the 24th. This video is sponsored by Sephora, so I'm really excited that I get to bring you guys all the details about this because I know that you guys are just as like shameful as I am with your fragrance collections, maybe, I don't know. But I've always over the years loved fragrances. We've done fragrance collection videos, we've talked about all the best ones and new ones that we're loving. And so today I didn't want to show you guys all of my old tried and trues because things change. You guys know what I like. We've tried all of the classic ones. But what I'm always interested in is when there's like a new perfume or even like one that's been out for a while that I haven't tried, that really, when I try it, it really hits, So now's the time to get them because you can save 20% off of full-size fragrances using the code fragrance20. I will put all of the details below. Like I said, it's happening now through December 24th. It started on the 13th, so I don't know if you've seen this, but if you have not, you guys have got to, you've got to check this out because you can get fragrances for gifts, fragrances for yourself. I always get some men's ones, which I will link to my all-time favorite, like men's go-to, colognes that I love to gift. But I think fragrance is such a fun personal thing. I always love trying something new. The Fragrance for All event at Sephora, 20% off full-size perfumes. Again, I'll put the code below. Just want to run through the details. That particular code is valid in the US. Canada does have a different code. So if you're a beauty insider, remember what you have to be to shop this event. Then you can check that out if you're in Canada to see like what your particular details would be. But if you're a Beauty Insider member, you can figure all that out. So gotta be a Beauty Insider member, and it is a one-time use thing. So place an order, get what you want, and I'm just really excited about it. So okay, y'all know I love a fragrance that is a little, I always say like odd, right? I love something that's rich, that's different, and all of these are gonna be really, really good picks. Can you see my little? This not only is the most beautiful bottle, but the scent is unlike anything I've ever tried. So Dolce & Gabbana Devotion, it's a very like warm citrus, like sweet, kind of like candied citrus, hints of like vanilla, orange blossom. I have never been a fan of any citrus perfume because it's to each their own. Perfume's such a, oh my gosh, this smells so good, such an individualized thing. But I don't want to just say, okay, that smells like a lemon, that smells like an orange. I think sometimes citrus scents, they have to be more layered, to really smell interesting and to not smell sour. The sweetness really hits it. The sweet vanilla mixed with the citrus is just perfection. But oh my gosh, it's yummy. It has like that just very like sensual, like very attractive, like cozy. This would be good for any time of year, right? Because it has that like that warm yumminess that's good like in the colder months and more like fall, winter, but also like the uplifting citrus. This is so unique, okay? And look how beautiful. This is like my new favorite thing. Like I have it sitting. That's why I talked about it first. So if you haven't tried this, this is an amazing one to grab. And that's the thing, like I love finding something new. I have such a big collection, but there's always those like, the tried and true, like your signature scents, and you kind of go with those, but then every now and then experiment, have some fun with something else. But this is one that could replace my signature scent. Okay, this is so good. Brad really likes this too because he likes citrus. Okay, which one next? The YSL Libre. This one smells rich, and it's one of those like, ooh, floral, but not like a sharp, like, it's a rich floral. Lavender, again, a tad bit of orange blossom, like warm musk, super feminine and delicious. And you know what? It kind of reminds me of like a rich, I hate to say this, like 90s, I'm gonna be like so perfumey today, but I don't care. I have to like spray it on. Okay. The scents that you smelled like when you were a kid or like when you were a teenager or when you were like at a certain point of your life and you thought that is like, ooh, what is that perfume? And this is like that quintessential, again, like amazing, like that is a good perfume scent. You know what I mean? Very floral, but like rich. Little bit of musk, but not basic. Do you know what I mean? Not like all those other things. Okay, if you are looking for a gift, first of all, for yourself, amazing. But if you're looking for a gift for somebody, and you might think, okay, you know, maybe they're too particular, you know, maybe like I don't want to go super citrusy or super, you know, lost cherry on them, which, love that. This is a good one. This is such a good one for a gift. Try it for yourself. You're going to love it. And the bottle is just so incredibly chic. These two sitting on my vanity, I love looking at them. But these two I would say are probably my top. And then I just hate to rank because they're all so different after this. Let's go ahead and talk about the Lost Cherry. Again, I love like an odd scent. This one is unlike anything I've ever tried. It's what it sounds like, Lost Cherry, right? It has the hint of cherry. It's not just like spraying on again like a one note, oh, that's cherry. It has like such a good depth to it. But it's very like, what's they say, gourmand? You know, like it's very like, it's like yummy, okay, literally. But it's not, again, like a one note thing. It's cherry almond, okay? Like cherry almond is such a yummy, comforting scent, but it also has a hint of like a spiciness to it. Where are you? There you are. It also has like a nice like spice to it. So I love all the layers. This, again, like I always get a little nervous when I see a perfume that's called a specific thing, like Lost Cherry, right? Like, okay, that's gonna be, you know, two straight, you know, 2, 1, no. Oh my gosh. No, this is so good and layered. And again, for someone that collects perfume or someone that may have everything or maybe a little more adventurous in their perfume tastes, so say like someone that does have a large collection, this would be so fun and exciting to get. I had been wanting this for a really, really long time. And honestly, it's been a long time since, I mean, some of these I've had for a while, but like I tried something new. Kind of piggybacking off of the Tom Ford Lost Cherry, is it Soleil Blanc, the, you know, the white one. I've had that one for years. The really famous Tom Ford scent that has that sort of like, I always equate it to like a summer perfume. And this one's kind of that, this one, and I always thought that one was good, but it did smell a little too, I don't want to say just too specific, or okay, I know, do you know what I mean? Like not too layered. This is that yummy like coconut, peach skin, like kind of sweet almond, you know, kind of summery and light, but you could wear it any time of year. But it has sort of like a different note to it that's a little, I don't want to say heavier or sharper, but it gives it like a different layer so it doesn't smell just like a light, like, oh, coconutty, you know, beachy perfume. This smells, again, like rich. And I keep saying that to describe these, but, you know, I feel, even though I do have a big collection, I'm pretty picky about my scents and my fragrances, and I love for them to have like those more exciting, like layered notes, like, you know, very like sea salty, peach skin, coconut water, which is kind of like maybe like a bit of like a musk or something, like a salted musk. I don't know, but they say these are unisex. They're very layerable. Even though this sounds like a heavier scent, it still reads like very fresh to me. And I just think this brand is so chic. The Chris Collins Lost in Paradise, and they look like little flasks. I don't know, it's just really cute. I think these are just so chic, and this will stick around. It's an eau de parfum, so it will really, really last, which I feel like there's a lot of the, you know, the Lost Cherries and eau de parfum. This one is as well, the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. And again, you know, there's all those years where everything smelled like gardenia. Gardenia is one of my, I mean, it is my all-time favorite flower, but it's one of my all-time favorite scents. But gardenia perfumes, I think, can be very just, okay, well, that's what that is. Or, okay, that's a gardenia perfume, and they can all smell the same. Ooh, this one is a floral because gardenia, but it also is like a little fruity, right? Because it's got hints of like a pear, which I think can like soften a gardenia scent, but also like make it smell a little more like rich, you know, But this one honestly is very akin to this YSL Libre, just because it has that like quintessential, delicious, amazing, you know, like perfume, like, oh, that's like, I don't know, very like satisfying. I don't know how to describe it. It's just a satisfying, you know, like rich, yummy perfume scent. Things that I'm kind of like drawn to. Strong, like all of these come off very strong. This is probably the softest one I'm going to talk about. But also, you know, with florals, they can read very sharp, you know, almost like, whoa. And I love this one's really balanced with the pear, with like some brown sugar notes. It's like I'm trying to describe these perfumes. I really did like look at the notes because you guys know when I'm trying to describe perfumes, I feel like I'm like right on there, but I don't always like use the correct like notes. And so I'm actually like trying to tell you guys what these actually say so that I can kind of, you know, paint a good picture. Oh, and on the back it says bouquet white gardenia, jasmine, pear blossom, and it does have like a hint of the sugar. It's very sweet, but a very layered scent. It's not just a one note. Don't see this and think, oh, just gardenia, because we all know what that smells like. It's just so many beautiful notes in this one. And again, the bottle looks like something that would have been like an heirloom or something that you find, you know, like in grandma's perfume collection or something. Do you know what I mean? I love things like that. And I just think that these are such beautiful bottles. And I think Gucci does their bottles and their packaging really well. Burberry Her, this is the last one. And again, you guys know I've talked about so many fragrances. We could talk about so many different ones at Sephora, but you guys, I've shown so many over the years. You know what you like. Buy your favorites for 20% off, okay? But also like to try something new and to kind of talk about some new stuff I think is important because I'm all about trying new things. But the Burberry Her is so chic and beautiful. The bottle, okay? But this is probably like the lightest, freshest scent, but not like fresh, like, okay, that smells like soap, which love those too. But this is more fresh, like just natural, like skin, feminine, beautiful, clean. You could honestly get out of the shower and spray this on and go to bed and not feel heavy. Do you not feel like it's too heavy? And and I don't recommend that. There's not a lot of perfumes I would do that with going to bed. You know, I'm not like perfuming it up before bed, but I think certain ones, yeah, like there's that perfect, like creamy, you know, light scent that's fresh and a hint powdery, but not at the same time. I don't like things that smell like straight powder. But this is like a scent that you could wear all the time. It's just fresh, it's beautiful, very like, you know, layered. You can layer this with other things. This is great for absolutely anyone. It doesn't smell too young, it doesn't smell too mature, but it's also something that you could give someone like much younger and it wouldn't be too overpowering. But it also smells like a rich, like sophisticated scent. You know what I mean? Like just like an elevated, fresh, clean scent. It's described as a fruity, floral, dark berry, some jasmine, some musk. But to me, I just feel like it's odd because like even with these, okay, like this I would say is not a heavier scent, but it's, you know, it's more of a stronger like perfume scent. Same with a lot of these, you know, this one, but this one has the same like rich layers. It still has that same like sophistication, but it's just a lighter, cleaner scent. So I love this. It's very feminine, perfect for like daytime or, you know, for work or whatever. I don't know, but they're all just so amazing. And so I was so happy to find some new amazing ones because again, like I don't buy perfume all that often. I stick with what I like, but I do like to try new things. And I am a bit skeptical when it comes to perfume because over the years, there's been very few that I've had that are just like those I would repurchase again and again. And all of these, you guys, I would say are such excellent gift ideas. I think they're fun. It's a little bit of something for everyone. I'll link to some of my men's picks below, some of Brad's favorites that you can get during the Sephora Fragrance for All event. And you guys, I'm just really excited. I think this was really fun. I love talking perfume and I love sharing new ones and I love having new ones to try. I always like wearing a new perfume around my husband or, you know, someone new and just kind of being like, and he really thought this one was called the Dolce & Gabbana Devotion, but they're all really great and I would definitely recommend all of them. Check them out during the Sephora Fragrance for All event. Again, big thanks to Sephora for sponsoring this, working with me today. And check them out. I will put the code below. Again, it's Fragrance20. It's a one-time use code, so get what you want and get some gifts. Get gifts for yourself. Pick up your favorites if you need to replenish. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you all very, very soon. Everything will be linked below for you guys.